Hello everyone, this is Jang Ho. So this is the second time I'm making a video for my Olympics prediction video series. If you haven't watched my first video, please check that out as well. My predictions were actually pretty close, especially the men's 61 kilo class, so definitely check that out. And I would like to start off this video with a quick recap of what happened last night. Yes, I did stay up till 5 a.m. to finish watching the women's 49 kilo class. Yes, I'm totally sleep deprived, but the show must go on. By the way, I won't be playing any footage from the Olympics in this video because that's most likely going to be copyrighted and removed right away. So yeah, none of that. In the men's 61 kilo class, we had Lee Fa Bin from China take the gold medal, Sela Chai from Thailand take the silver medal, and Hampton Morris from the USA winning the bronze medal. Apparently, Hampton is the United States' first men's Olympic medalist since 1984 in weightlifting. Great stuff from Hampton Morris. It was an absolutely exciting battle in the men's 61 kilo class. It was pretty upsetting to see Iko Yuli Irawan from Indonesia bomb out during the clean and jerk session. He looked like he was in decent shape during the snatch. Also, this session was absolutely a bloodbath, including Iko Yuli Irawan. There was total of 5 athletes bombing out, which means only 7 lifters had a total in that session. Also, I've noticed that some athletes were struggling while lifting on the main platform during the men's 61. Once again, I can't pull up any footage from the Olympics, but seemed like the platform was very slippery. We saw Hampton Morris miss his first clean and jerk due to his back foot sliding. We later saw him avoiding the center of the platform during his second and third attempt. Definitely not something you want to see at the Olympics. I'm not totally sure on what was happening with the platform, but perhaps ZKC supplied a faulty platform. If anyone has any information regarding this platform situation, please leave a comment down below. In the women's 49 kilo class, we had Ho Ju Hui from China winning the gold medal, Mihaela Valentina Cambe from Romania winning the silver, and Kambao from Thailand taking the bronze medal. The commentator mentioned this as well, but a lot of athletes in the women's 49 kilo class underperformed last night, to be honest. Everyone thought Ho was going to be dominating in both the snatch and the clean and jerk session, but she almost lost the gold medal to Cambe from Romania. In fact, she placed second in the snatch behind Cambe, even though Ho won in the total. So that was very surprising. Obviously, Ho Ju Hui has a massive snatch record. She, in fact, owns the world record. So it was a big surprise that she didn't place first during the snatch session. But to be fair, Cambe had an amazing performance last night. She went 6 for 6, hitting PRs left and right. She hit a massive 6 kilo PR as a 49 kilo lifter and outlifted her best total as a 55 kilo lifter by whopping 4 kilograms, weighing less than 49. So that was great stuff from Cambe. And let's move on to the predictions for the sessions that are happening tonight. Tonight we have the women's 59 kilo class and the men's 73 kilo class taking place. Pretty excited about these two sessions, especially the men's 73 kilo. It's going to be a great session with perhaps some world records being broken in the process. So let's look at the Olympic qualification ranking list once again. It's on the IWF website. I'll link that in the description again. Let's look at this to make our predictions for the upcoming competitions. Next scheduled competition is the women's 59 kilo class. So once again, we have an extremely stacked session with more than 5 athletes with a qualifying total over 230. Obviously, we have Lo Shufang on the top with the world record total of 248 kilos she hit back in Phuket World Cup. She has a huge clean and jerk and she's done up to 140. However, it did look very heavy and it seemed like she even hurt her elbow lifting 140 above her head. So I'm not sure if we'll be seeing that, if we'll be seeing another big lift like 140 at this Olympics. Still, she is a very strong and very consistent lifter and most likely She'll most likely clean and jerk somewhere around 130 to 135 at Paris this year. Her qualifying total is 12 kilos above that of Konotop, who's in second place. So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to assume that she will be taking the gold medal at this competition. Moving down the list, here is where things get quite interesting. We have Konotop Kamila from Ukraine, Sharon from Canada with the same qualifying total. And below that, we have Alvarez from Colombia with a qualifying total just 2 kilograms lower. We also can't forget about Kuo Xing-chun from Taiwan. Here she's ranked 5th, but we all know she has done much more than 232 kilos in the past. So let me quickly talk about Kuo Xing-chun before I talk about Sharon and Konotop and Yeni Alvarez. Kuo previously held the world record in the snatch, the clean and jerk, and in the total, which was 247 kilos, just 1 kilo below Lo Shifang's best total. I think it's quite foolish to count her out from the medals knowing what she was capable of previously. However, I do want to point out that she has been underperforming significantly during this quad. It may be due to the knee injury she suffered back when she was a 58 kilo lifter. It may be due to her age since she's turning 31 this year. Female lifters seem to be affected by age more than male lifters on average. I don't know what the actual true reason is, but she has been very conservative with her attempt selections for the past few years at international competitions. And her lifts are not looking as crisp as they used to. If you look at some lifts from back in 2021, she used to move a lot better. So I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to count her out of the medals this year. As a Kuo Xing-chun fan, it hurts my soul saying things like this. I used to watch her when I just started, doing weightlifting. But I'm just trying to be objective here. I understand there are a lot of angry Kuo Xing-chun fans out there right now listening to this, but please be understanding. And going back to number 2, number 3, number 4 on this list, I'm going to predict that Sharon from Canada will take silver here. I know Konotop has a slightly stronger snatch on average compared to Sharon, but if Sharon is forced into a situation where she needs to hit a big clean and jerk in order to win, I believe she can pull it off. Sharon has always been a great clean and jerker. She has clean and jerked bigger weights as a 64 kilo lifter, and looks like the weight cut down to 59 kilo barely affected her. Her best total as a 59 is only 4 kilos less than her best total as a 64, which is very impressive, by the way. And for third place, I'm going to have to go with Konotop for my prediction, simply because Konotop is a much more consistent lifter compared to Yeni Alvarez from Colombia. Don't get me wrong, Alvarez is an amazing lifter, but she does tend to go 3 for 6 or even 2 for 6 at international competitions. Also, Konotop had a higher average total during the past 2 years at international stages. So my prediction for bronze medal will go to Konotop from Ukraine. So let's move on to men's 73 kilo class, probably the most exciting session for this Olympics. We've got Rizki Juniansha from Indonesia with the highest qualifying total, which also turns out to be the world record. Remember, he had to lift this world record in order to qualify for Paris because his other Indonesian teammate Erwin had a massive total. Down the list, we've got Shi Jiyong from China, the former Olympic champion and world record holder, and Miyamoto Masanori from Japan on number 3. So the prediction for this session is going to be nice and easy, since I legitimately believe Rizki will win gold, Shi will take silver, and Miyamoto will take bronze, just like this list. I know some of you are thinking, but wait, Miyamoto, Wichuma, and Andreev all have similar totals. Why not Wichuma for bronze, or why not Andreev for bronze? Well, I'm simply gonna admit it, I'm a huge Miyamoto fan. I'm also a good friend of his. We've hung out multiple times in the past since we both live in Tokyo. I've been filming and watching this guy lift for the past 5 years, so it's kinda hard for me to not root for Miyamoto. Also, keep in mind Miyamoto has done up to 196 kilos in training, weighing just around 73 kilos. The whole training session is up on his YouTube, by the way, and you should definitely check it out. By the way, 196 kilos is 5 kilos above Miyamoto's best front squat. If he can pull this off tonight, I'm pretty sure he will medal at the Olympics, even possibly silver medal depending on how Shi Ji-young performs. I also know there are a ton of Shi Ji-young fans out there who's thinking he will win gold over Rizki, but I just don't see it happening, simply because Shi has been going through so many injuries and pain. If you look at his past Instagram posts, he did mention that doctors told him that being able to train is a miracle for him. However, I do believe he will still manage to lift around 350 to 355 kilos in the total, despite all the pain he's going through. Because, Shi Ji-young is a fighter, right? He doesn't give up easily. Most of us didn't even think he will make the Olympics during this quad, but here he is, and I think he will be good enough for silver at this Olympics. So that is it for a quick recap of what happened last night and the Olympic predictions for tonight's competitions. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll see you guys in the next one.